Gregory. Dry, it's winter. Yeah. Today is unusually 15 degrees Celsius. Global warming. So windy, look at that. Ooh. It's Kokodoko. Koko wa Tokyo desu. 風が強い今。Very cool, yes. I don't know, how is your winter? Any spectacular temperatures? Gosh, 15 degrees Celsius. Just few days ago it was so cold. And a very strong wind. 日本語めっちゃうまいですね。どこの国の方ですか？私はポーランド系カナダ人です。両方。ありがとうございます。で、日本語があまり上手じゃないです。簡単な日本語だけ。Oh, someone is doing barbecuing. This is barbecue place. You have cold, Gregory. Ah, look at these guys. Oh, living. Flying away. Yeah, winter is so good. Dry, sunny, beautiful. I cannot imagine how the rest of Japan has it in the north or the other side of Japan. You know, the snowiest place on earth. 0 degrees. Oh, well, that's not that bad. But I think, you know, that kind of temperature is cold. Definitely cold. Here it's like that in the morning, and everybody prays that it doesn't rain and there's no black ice anywhere, because if there is, it's the end of the world. Look at this tree, still green. It's green all year round. Actually, let's go to the plum orchard, plum grove over there. We will check on the plum blossoms, the flower of the spring in Japan. Same here, yeah. Oh, look at this. Blue skies, dry air, strong winds. Yeah, like, you know, last week, strong winds were crazy. Like, it was so strong, the dust was blowing into one's eyes. Like a storm. Just imagine this, you know, on the other side of Japan, where it's actually raining and snowing with that kind of wind. Complete blitzkrieg. Oh wait, plums are over there. Plums are blooming, out of schedule. I see blossoms. My gosh, this is like the record blooming. It's your spring is coming. It's already here. It's already here. There's a one, two, three trees with plum blossoms. They're supposed to bloom in February. Wow, look at this. This one is on schedule, maybe. But this one already started to bloom. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it feels like no winter anymore. Look. Spring blossoms. Oh. No bees though. They haven't discovered this yet because I think this started to bloom in just in a few days. Look at this. It's one tree. Spring. Wow. First time, I smell it too. First time I see this, and this kind of smell, the pollen from these flowers, I smelled it so many times I start to sneeze because I became allergic to it. Look at this. This is all partially white. 30% bloom. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Bee shortage? No, lots of bees here. I mean, in the middle of winter, what do you expect? They are hunkering down in the hive. Look at this. Wow. Wow. And there is another tree here. Wow. Oh, smells great, like spring. Man, this is bizarre. This is like being in Australia or something, but it's summer. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Gosh. Okay, let's keep on going. Yeah. I don't want to think about the summer anymore. It's already unlivable. This is like the best time to actually go geocaching because it's just 15 degrees Celsius. You just sweat a little bit. There's another tree there. Sunshine. Perfect weather for the solar oven. You've been transported to Australia, yeah. I always wanted to go, but I've never been. The land of Mad Max. Do you remember that movie? Mad Max. It was filmed in Australia. What's that actor's name? Gibson, but I forgot his first name. Mel Gibson. Isn't he an Australian actor? I don't remember. Not surprised. Man, I like that movie. And his name is, what's the guy's name in the movie? Mel Gibson plays Max, but his last name is Rokatański, which means the man of the rockets in Polish. He's a Polish guy. How did he end up in the apocalypse like that? Yeah, Max Rokatański. happened here? Lots of earth. I think they've been cutting, but they replanted this maybe. Oh yeah, this is new. They replanted some shrubs. In one of the movies, Tina Turner acted as well. Man, those were the times. The 80s, I think. Such cool stuff and cool cars and lots of buttons to press. Now we just have a phone with nothing to press. Screen. Garbage here. If I had money, I would build apartments like these and charge money the renters. The Polish people like the Mad Max with Polish name. I don't even think they know that he has Polish or Slavic name or something. Oh, it's moving. Someone is moving. That was a normal couch. In Japan, very tiny. No place to put a normal big couch. I think the person who owns this land owns all of these apartments, and then they just make money from renting, and after 10 years, 20 years, they demolish and rebuild everything again. Oh, look at that, there's a building there. I come here, I never thought, but some kind of an apartment. Oh, so windy. Yikes. Mulberry trees are sleeping. He's photographing some bird. Bike, hey! Welcome to windy, sunny winter day in Japan. Crazy windy, my gosh, it's scary to go in there. What if the branch comes on my head and injures me? These are hydrangeas. Nothing started to grow yet. I think 2 or 3 months. 3 more months, I think, for hydrangeas. How do the castles and temples survive the humidity? Well, they're made of wood, and the wood is preserved, so they last forever. You know, like a traditional Japanese house, you have a kind of like a hearth or fireplace in the center, and the roof is touched, and the smoke, there's no chimney, the smoke goes up to the roof, so insects cannot eat your roof that way. It's always smoked, and it stays for a very long time. Oh, I forgot your video, my gosh. Completely forgot it, sorry. Man. I'll try and see. Wow, look at this. Camellia. Preserved with what? With the smoke. Once you have smoke in your house, nothing will touch it. This is a water spring. Wow, look at this. To build on this land, you have to build this and then your house, because this is a cliff. Very, very expensive. I bet at least $40,000 goes for this sword wall. You're 11? Awesome. Right. This is a natural water spring. There are lots of them in Tokyo. And whoa, see the pressure today. Well, it's a different pattern. It's gushing over the stone over there. And the water is pristinely clean. Beautiful nature. You know, this is layers of volcanic palm ice. The water trickles through it to the bottom, and at the bottom is a layer of clay, and it cannot pass, so it has to go out. So over the time, you know, the layers accumulate. You know, Mount Fuji erupts, kaboom, and other volcano erupts, kaboom, and it all accumulates on top, and now it's a big cliff, and there's a whole bunch of spring like this along the valleys. Whoa. My newest video is the most funniest, and I have to go. Okay, I'll try to see your video if I don't forget. Take care. Wow. Beautiful. Perfect water for fireflies, but that's in 6 months of the year. Look at this. I don't think I've seen any springs like this in Canada. Must not be in Australia. Yeah, I guess not. Branches fell. This is awesome. Like, this palm tree is growing in the middle here. Maybe only during winter when there is enough light. Oh, this tree, look at this. It got toppled by the strong wind. Crazy. That was sucking. Just hit the house. What have we here? Very quiet stream of water. Closer to the mountains there's... Oh, you're right. Of course you are right. Yeah, Saskatchewan is flat. Maybe that's why, right? But there is a place where they were drilling for oil, and they found a hot spring. Today it's a very popular resort for you know, if you want to soak in mineral waters. It's quite nice though. Actually, there are two places, but one place takes water from the lake, which is so salty, and more salty than a Dead Sea. Ah, this is beautiful. More salty than a Dead Sea, so you cannot drown in it, which is really cool. And they have an indoor pool with that, and the people from US drive over and enjoy that. And yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere really. And there's another place in Moose Jaw. That place, they were drilling for oil and they found hot spring. So the hot water's coming, and there's a beautiful place to enjoy. Oh, we got a crow. And it's really fun way to spend the winter, because indoor is very nice and warm, and they have a section with the outdoor area. And when you go there, everything is, evaporating. It is minus 30 Celsius outside, and you cannot imagine how it feels to be in that hot water and go from the inside to the outside. And then the only thing that's cold is your head and your ears and your nose, and you wish you could go under the water, And sometimes, it's so cold you cannot see because the water is like evaporating, steaming too much. Musjo, great name. Yeah, I know. So they have casino next to that pool, spa, with a nice hotel. I even got a breakfast delivered in the morning. It was so neat. And then they also have tunnels under the city. Prohibition times, when they were smuggling alcohol, the mafia was smuggling alcohol, Al Capone, all the whiskey. So there is one thing with the tunnels there. And when you actually go in there, in the tunnels, you pay for it. You enter the tunnels through a secret door in one of the apartments. It's like a fireplace that rotates. And I think it was a fireplace. And then all the actors inside are like from the Prohibition era. It's kind of like, ooh, this is crazy and dangerous, and my God, that guy has like this machine, what do you call it? Machine gun. The 1940s style with those round magazines. Are there hot springs in northern Japan? I think so, yeah. I think they are. Japan is like full of volcanoes everywhere. But here, there's tons of hot springs. Here, in the worst place in Tokyo, where there is the most tectonically active area, there are 3 tectonic plates touching here, and my gosh, hope there's no disaster. So everything is boiling everywhere. I think even in Yokohama there are hot springs. Tokyo has hot springs. If you go a little bit closer to the volcano, there are whole resorts with hot springs. Musjo has a hot spring. In Musjo, I was talking about those tunnels and prohibition and stuff like that. So you can pretend to be immersed into the world of mafia smuggling whiskey or other alcohols, I don't know. And the other side of the tunnels are how did the Chinese immigrants get to Canada, and they were hired to build the railway, but they ended up living in the basements under those buildings where those tunnels are, which is so depressing. So eventually, they never went back to China. And that's it for in that city. There's nothing else to see. It's like you can drive across in 15 minutes. It's very middle of nowhere, but still civilized city. Not too bad actually. You could live there comfortably. But the place with the lake, man, it's so tiny. It's almost like a western. Left, general store. Right, the church. Left, doctor's office. Right, what else did they have? Funeral house. And the main street ends, and that's it. Saloon. At least they didn't have to endure the Canadian winter. Yeah, you know, like, but those places get crazy winter there. So, I mean, there's no way you can stay outside in the winter. So that's why they were living in terrible conditions in the basements of the buildings. It almost feels like, you know, like almost feels like a Montreal, old buildings, warehouses, red brick warehouses, that kind of feeling. I had even all those, some of the old buildings in the city I lived in Canada, and afterwards they converted them into luxury apartments. Because of the shortage of the housing. Luxury studio apartment. Yeah, the basements were tiny, for sure. Yeah, Canada is fun. And every town has some attraction. And if you go and drive towards Edmonton, you can find, what can you find? You can find the biggest painted egg in the world, like the biggest pisanka in the world. You know, the Ukrainian eggs. We have it in Poland too. We paint eggs for the Easter. Then someone has the biggest coffee pot in the world, teapot in the world. It's so much like bizarre thing, but when you actually go and see it, you'll be like, whoa, this is really big. And then indeed they have a license from the Guinness. This is genuinely the biggest thing. Oh, windy landing for that guy. Still there, probably not molding. Probably not. You know, buildings in Canada, they stand for more than 100 years and are the most expensive things you can buy. Almost like, you know, the government office of Kanagawa in Yokohama gives me those kind of vibes. Like really, really old building, more than 100 years old, and it's still standing, and it's got these heavy tiles and bricks, and inside has been redone so many times. And yeah, you probably cannot go fancy and move walls or redecorate inside. It's just, whoa, so dusty. My gosh, look at this dust. Yeah. Don't breathe. Strong winds again. It was like worse than this a few days ago. Wind and dust. And you know, you have to drive for like 3 hours every time you drive, and anywhere you drive to. The distances are just huge. Man, cruise control and nothing else. Oh man. so dusty. This kind of the worst dust when it sticks to your equipment and grinds. Weather's changing, yeah, slowly becoming a desert. Yeah, this year is gonna be crazy pollen. I'm gonna be sneezing. I'm gonna figure out some mask or something good. Ooh, now it's cold with this wind. It's blowing too strongly. Look at this. This thing just fell down. Could clonk somebody on the head. Oh my gosh. Ooh, dust flying over there. Ooh. New toilet over there. Look at that glorious toilet. I have to go there and make some video when there's no one inside. It's fancy. Oh, I cannot look where I'm going because it goes into my eyes. We'll look backwards and go forward. If you have a school next to your place and they have a gravel in their field, when the wind blows, you have a desert in your house. All the gravel flies to you. Don't you have masks left for COVID? Yeah, I have plenty, but where are they? Somewhere. Every year there's a new mask that comes out here. You know, that's Japan has mania about masks and comfort. And back during the COVID times, when I tried the N95 mask, I thought my nose and face will fall off. Now they've made the same grade masks, but they're way more comfortable. I mean, you could actually put them on your face and work in a hospital for the whole shift. More bushes here, less dust. Paved parking helps. This is the time where you don't open windows. You know how much cleaning you have to do and washing floors? Everything inside would be like, you know, this sandy, crackling feeling. Like you put some plastic thing on your desk and you can feel there's like minute amount of sand dust on it or something. Oh my gosh, something flew away. So many bicycles are toppled here and there, and so many garbage cans have been lofted away too. Dangerous. Winter sweet is growing. Finally, I can smell it with the wind. They learned. Winter sweet. This stuff, my gosh, this is good. This stuff is the stuff. Gosh, it's so beautiful. I have bonsai of this, but who knows when it will flower. Probably in 50 years, I don't know. Oh, leaves are flying across here. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for coming, Gregory. Enjoy your zero tea. And here it's a meltdown already, so we'll see what happens. Bye for now.